How is everybody? Is everybody awake? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are we all? Hi, Gail. Hi, Grandma. Wow, look at your hair. Yes, I actually felt like being pretty today, so I decided to kind of doll up just a little bit because I'm going to be on camera for just a few minutes because today, yes, and makeup too. Yes, I am pretty when I want to be, but a lot of people tell me that I have a natural beauty, so I'm gonna try that. But anyway, how is everybody? How has their week been going? Sure are all the time. I sure am all the time. What? But out. Okay, but rain is causing us. Yes. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. I try. It's almost time to uh-oh, dropped my pen. Hang on, ladies. It's almost time to get her colored again. Heck for this look only took 5 minutes, ladies. Maybe one day I'll get on here and I'll do it. That way y'all can see my my process. But anyway, yeah, this rain is really causing me some pain too. I can't hardly. I wanted to catch up on my sleep today, but I was like, okay. I promised the ladies that I'd get up and do a live today and a little craft. So my happy butt got up about say 12 o'clock. Why you feel uncomfortable? Are you talking to me, Risty, or are you talking to one of the other ladies? I have really bad back problems. When I was in high school, we were on vacation. Beat all. Can you believe us? Beat all. We were on vacation, and we were. My mom and dad were. Well, my dad was driving, but uh, we were on our way to get something to eat because we were at the beach and we were hungry and we'd been out all day, and so you know the drill. You go out, you don't want to cook, so you go out and you find something to go eat, to a restaurant to go eat at. Well, we were sitting still at a red light, and some jackass decided he wanted to rear end us and shove us up and under somebody else's tailbed of their truck and buckle the back end of our van that we were in and shove us to the front of the van. So we all suffered from that. So my sister was the one that was in the real pain. Yes, jackass, yes. I'll try and think of another word, but um, for right now, it's jackass. But anyway, my sister Amanda, she suffered the most because she hurt and she had to be rushed to the hospital. Now our injuries were days later, and we all had to have therapy. All four of us had to have therapy, and we all had to have the shock therapy done on our backs. And the doctor said that we would have what they call permanent whiplash. And so I suffer from that all the way. If you ever noticed, you'll see me doing this a lot whenever I record. It's because my neck gets stiff and I have to pop it, because if not, I'm hurting. And then it starts from like the base of my neck, like right here, all the way down to past my tailbone. And so that's why a lot of the times you'll see me pacing back and forth or rocking or moving around or shifting because my back hurts so bad. But I don't complain about it. A lot of people, they say something about it, but I don't. And my best friend is ibuprofen. And every now and again, one of these suckers. But this, I ain't had one of these in months. I just had a hard time waking up this morning. I had to go to the store, which is just like a walk away. And I thought it was James Lee. No. No, he's at work right now. I could say that too. Ibuprofen, my best friend too. Yeah, I don't like taking. It's a monster. It is basically an energy drink, and it's basically this can right here is the. I have no affiliate rights to this company. I am not promoting this company. I'm just explaining this. So if any YouTubers or anybody, administrators or whatever, go to see this, I am not promoting this product. I'm just telling people. Start asking questions. Okay, now that got that clear. This one is a 24 ounce. It's one of the bigger cans of Monsters, and it's basically the equivalent of about 4 or 5. But it's about the equivalent of about 4 or 5 cups of coffee if you really want to think about it. But this right here, you have it. It goes in servings, but I don't drink this like gulp it as some people do. I sip on it all day, and it helps me stay awake and alert. That's what it is. It's basically an energy drink with a kick. That thing is leaking everywhere or condescending. Whatever that word is. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, Carrie, you're missing it. A lot of people drink like the, or whatever they called. Some people drink roosters. Golly, there's so many energy drinks out there. I hardly drink them because they give me UTIs, but Monster, I found out that doesn't give me a UTI. UTI is a urinary tract infection, for those who do not know. Did you get the water from Irma out of your bedroom? Yes, I did. It dried out. It gets really hot out here, and I think we have pinpointed where the water came in. We have a really crappy seal on our wall, and we have it caulked, the clear silicone, but I think we missed a spot and the water started to come in from right there, so I think that's where the water came in the hallway and in our bedroom. The roof that we have on our trailer is very crappily done. Yeah, Carrie, if you're a nervous person, yeah, you would be bouncing off the walls. Yeah, we'll have to redo that. But anyway, the roof that we are in, the roof on this trailer was just basically about redone right before we moved in because we moved in a very quick hurry. And that's a horse of a different color and a different story for a different day. Yeah. But anyway, they had just redone it, and when we moved in, it looked good. No problems whatsoever. We moved in the 2nd of January of this year, and we really didn't experience the darker part of winter. But here in Georgia, it's so random out here. Thanksgiving, I was wearing a tank top, if that tells you anything. And you know how Thanksgiving is kind of a little bit chilly? No, it was like freaking 80 degrees, and we were all wearing tank tops. So that tells you anything. It gets kind of warm down here. And Christmas, just a light jacket. That's how cold it gets down here. And so we're not in a real big tiff on it getting real cold. Other states, the southern part of the hemisphere where it's closer to the sun, we really don't have to worry about the winter because it stays slightly warm most of the time. Now that when it does get cold, maybe 40s, possibly 30s. It really doesn't hurt anything. Yes, I have a bad habit. Hi, Mary. How are you? I didn't like I have a fan going. I have a very bad habit, so guys, this is what kind of keeps my nerves under control. We're gonna do a, since we missed Talk About It Tuesday. I'm trying to make up for it. We're gonna have a chill and chat session here in just a few minutes, and I'm just kind of saying hello to everybody. I don't try and hide it. I don't know if you're supposed to or not. I guess they'll flag me if I'm not supposed to, right? All right. We missed Talk About It Tuesday because I was fighting with the internet. Gets in the low teens here in the winter. In the rain, I worry about coming through that late. Yes, I know. Makes me sad that you're smoking, Emily, but I understand having bad habits, believe me. Well, Grandma, that's really the only bad habit I have. I mean, I hate to say this, if we have young persons watching, please don't start smoking. It's bad for you. But I've been smoking since I was 17 years old. I quit when I was pregnant with my children because the cigarette smoke made me sick to my stomach, and I would basically toss my P's and Q's. Even if I walk through a cloud of cigarette smoke. So yeah, young people, please do not pick up smoking. It's bad for you. I hope that we can do this because I'm having to keep an eye on my phone. We should be all right because I've got it on charge and recording at the same time. Anyway, like I was saying, since we missed Talk About It Tuesday, we're gonna do this today, and we'll get back to regular schedule next week. Hopefully, if we don't have some internet problems because of Hurricane Irma, she was being a royal pain in everybody's butt, and it's has to do. The internet service was really horrible. So I fought with it all day, and right when I got good service, honey came home. And I cannot record after he comes home because that's the honey's time, James Lee's time, and it's a rare occasion that I get to record after he comes home. So today, it's Talk About It Tuesday on Wednesday, and I have a craft that I'm going to do after we get done talking about that, if my battery lasts on my phone, if we get to it. So I took up one of these suggestions. Let's see who suggested it. Oh, Mama Wanda, I took up one of your suggestions and I went surfing, and I found a little craft I want to do. I want to try, and I'm hoping to goodness it works. If not, we didn't fail. It was a crafty creation is what I would call it, a crafty creation. So does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Any ideas that they want to see if we can try and do on one of our lives? Any ideas, ladies? The floor is yours. Stand on that soapbox. Give me a shout. Anybody? Oh, I like to do any type of thing. I'm a very versatile young lady. What do I usually craft? A little bit of everything. I can use just about any material that you give me. I can try and work with it. Paper, material, tape, paint, anything. I'm trying to learn to make greeting cards. Ooh, I know somebody that can teach you, and I call her Mama Wanda. She's really good at making cards. How long have me and James Lee been together? We have been together close to 2 years. On November 24th, we will be together 2 years. Happy, happy. I want to know how to add lace to journals and learn how to make homemade washi tape. Oh, Carrie. I did a live feed on how to make homemade washi tape. There are actually several different ways that you can do it. I only showed you one. I still got to get the materials to make the others. And then I will do a tutorial on that. To add lace to journals, you can either use a glue called Fabri-Tac. Fabri-Tac is awesome because Fabri-Tac you can glue anything down with, especially materials like materials that you use to make clothes or anything like that. You can also use hot glue, but you gotta be careful with hot glue because you'll get that everywhere because of the holes in the lace. You can also sew it down. You can either use your sewing machine or your needle and thread, your good old needle and thread. That's what Mama taught me. And there's another way. I can't think of it at this second. Yep. Yes, you can use Aleene's tacky glue. That's what I use sometimes. It's okay if you don't have a sewing machine, Carrie. You can also use needle and thread. I would suggest if you're using a very light colored lace, I would suggest using either the clear sewing thread or a very, very light white. Now, if you're dark colors, you can use the black thread, or you can use, if you want to give it a pop, you can use the, what's that? That's the thread with the gold and the silver and the metallic plastic that runs through the thread. That would also be really pretty. Yes, you can also use a glue stick, but you have to have one of them ones that'll stick really well. And I don't have them. I have just the old generic dollar store brand glue sticks. I want some of those glue sticks that Stacey Evans is using. I hear them things are awesome. I plan on making a journal soon, but I still got to get some of my papers ready to do that, and I don't have a lot, so I'm working on that. It's a work in progress. So did I get a suggestion for greeting cards? I'm new to art journals. Watching you make anything related to that is fine with me. Oh, awesome. I can teach you to make backgrounds, which are really cool. You can use just about anything. Got a good deal on glue sticks at Dollar Tree. 3 big glue sticks at Walmart. Huh. For $2.50. Wow, that's not bad. Make tags. I've actually got a list that we started last week, and let's see. And Christine G suggested that we make tags last week, so I've already got that on the list. And we are going to be doing ornaments, but they're not going to be Christmas ornaments. They're going to be Halloween ornaments using old Christmas ornaments. So we got to stay tuned to see that project. They are, Gail. They are the Ilmers. Awesome. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Hello to everybody who has just joined me. We are doing a Talk About It Tuesday that we were supposed to do on Tuesday that we had internet problems. I have a box full of styrofoam balls I need to do something with. Oh, I can tell you a little crap to do with those. And all you're going to need is a pokey tool or a kebab or skewer and some splotches of material, and cut them to any shape or form that you want to do, and take you any size styrofoam balls. You can use an assortment, and what you can do is cut your material in any form that you want, and you can either use like a real light batting to cover your styrofoam ball, or you can use it as it is. What you do is you take your pieces of material and you put it on the styrofoam ball, and you use your skewer to poke material down into the styrofoam ball. And you don't need any pins whatsoever. You just poke that material down into your styrofoam ball and just keep adding that on until you've covered your ball. And what you do for the thing, if you want to hang your piece, you get a piece of ribbon or a piece of real pretty thread, and you can glue it to the top, or you can poke that down into the ball and add a little bit of super glue or hot glue to smash it down into the ball. And there you go. There are your styrofoam Christmas balls or table ornaments, anything like that. That's the easiest way I can think of to do it. Or here's another way. You don't even have to have a pokey tool. All you need is your material and long quilter pins, if you've got them, with the little balls on the top, or the little flatheads if you don't want to show the big balls, and either gemstones or something to glue to the top of the head of the pin. And do the same technique and poke your pin down into the material into the ball, and just keep layering that on until you've got another ball you want to use. And then after you're done, you'll see the little silver heads, and you can use the gemstones or the beads or whatever you want to use to put on top. You can glue it on top of the little pins, and you'll have your real pretty head pins and decorations for your ball. There you go. Tip of the day. All right, ladies. Okay, who said tags? Let me scroll back up. All right, who was the one that said make tags? I want to make some for gifts this Christmas. Well, that would be a really good way to do it. And if you also, if you want to add something really like cinnamon smell or vanilla smell, get you some vanilla sticks or vanilla beans that are really potent, or some small little pieces of cinnamon. And while you're putting on the pieces of fabric, sprinkle some cinnamon, or put the sticks inside your ornaments, and you'll have your cinnamon smell or your vanilla smell to your ornaments. Or you can get the essential oils and you can put some on the material and have the sweet smell year round for it. Okay, Risty, you said a tag. Risty. Okay, who was the one that said the Christmas ornaments with the material and the styrofoam? Okay, Gail, I just seen your message. Go let the dogs out. Okay, Carrie. Christmas material balls. Carrie Plaster. Okay. Any other suggestions before I get to our craft? Dang dogs, I don't know what they really want. Now they won't go outside. Oh, silly dogs. Maybe they just want attention and they're trying to get your attention to play with them. Make something with CDs like something with pockets. Ooh, good idea, Risty. CDs. CD. How would I word that? I've got some old CDs that I've got put away. We might be able to do something. CD. Make something with old jeans. I think I have a pair or two of some old jeans. CD adornments. Risty. And what? Let's see. Who else was it? Wow, I'm getting a bunch of Risty and Carrie's on the ball today. Old jean projects. Alright, and then use the plastic cases like frames and the paper cases like albums. Well, I don't exactly have those. These were just loose CDs. I really don't have any cases. But I'm pretty sure I can find something to do with those. Cases. Let's see. Frames. Make stuff from food boxes and cans like pen holders and storage places. Ooh, nice one. I'm going to have to start saving my cans from my vegetables now. He's going to kill me for me saving all kinds of stuff, but heck for he helps me collect stuff. I can't. He's an enabler. Pretty shabby chick wall hanging. Oh wow. Let's see. Recycled food boxes and cans. That was a Risty. And let's see. Carrie, shabby chick wall hanging. Or shabby chic wall hanging. Well, we're about to make something for Halloween if we can get it. Yes, give me a thumbs up, please. Please, please. Okay, we are about to hit that 30-minute mark. I don't like talking for too long because my battery dies. So when we hit the 30-minute mark, which is here in about a minute and a half. Have I ever made the wreaths? Yes, I have, but I made them out of candy, and I don't have the candy to do that. Yes, I've actually got a box that I'm saving for a journal that I haven't got to start yet. I'm still collecting. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Take the letter E you have on your wall and adornment. Oh, yeah. He found that, actually. James Lee found that in the trash. And he brought it home to me because it was my initials. And yes, I plan to adorn that. Adorn letter E. Who said that? Aristi. Aha. All right, ladies, we've got 30 seconds. You better shoot them ideas out there because after the 30-minute mark, we are going to start our project. Okay. Let's see. Who said that? Ooh, projects from paper rolls. I got a whole bag full of paper rolls. Wow, thank you guys. Paper roll art. Aristi. 10. Let's see. I'm decorating the whole alphabet of the wooden letters. Each one is different. Awesome. Banner for our room. You mean your room? I'm going to be painting this room, so I'm not going to really put a lot up on the wall. And so I'll wait on the banner. Banner for room. All right, ladies, we are actually a minute. We are a minute past what I said, and thank you, ladies. We have a good 10 ideas again. So I have 20 ideas from you, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I love our talks because this gives everybody ideas and it gets your brain flowing for our creative projects. I may not be like Mandy and talk because, well, I want to craft. But I'm so glad that you guys come in here and talk with me and give me some really, really neat ideas. And so, that being said, I am going to move you guys, please, 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 avert your eyes because I don't want you sick. All right, ladies, here we go. We're going to go to my table, so here we go. All right, can everybody see that? All right, ladies, let me know if y'all can see and hear me okay. With magazines. Oh, Risty, you had that right after I put the camera down. Good thing I seen that. I added me a little light up here. Can y'all see better? Collage with magazines. Alright, I'm writing that down, Aristi. Alright, we are wrote down, ladies. Yes, why don't you put your phone at the side so the screen will be wider? Well, I forgot to do that. I was in a hurry because I was running just a little bit late, ladies. Alright, so that is better. Y'all can see a little better. I put this dark background down because what I have under here is a very light, and that glare from my light right here would be really bad. So I set this down that way you all could see what I was doing because I'm going to be working with something very, very small. All right, as a suggestion from Wanda Bailey, we are going to be doing something with old Christmas ornaments. Now these are the little mini balls that come in your Christmas sets. I'm explaining that now, Aristi. These are the little mini balls that you can get and put on your Christmas trees. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be painting these into Halloween pumpkins. So, with that being said, I've also got this real pretty black ribbon with silver lining on the back side of it. And these little ornaments can be, if you say you want to go ahead and bring out your Christmas tree, and you don't want to put Christmas ornaments on it. What you do is you take some of your old balls or your cylinders or whatever you want to use for Halloween, and you paint these up like little Halloween little ornaments, and you can decorate your tree like Halloween. Awesome. Alright, ladies, let's go ahead and get this thing started. I have got some black paint from Apple Barrel. Black, and then I've got some orange. It's called pumpkin orange. So let's see how well that these coat these little ornaments, because this is the first time I've ever actually tried to do this. So ladies, this is a trial and error. So let's get her going. Alright, we are going to do one black one and one orange one because I've got the Halloween colors. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to start with a orange pumpkin. Let's see. Uh-oh. I've got to hurry this up because my charger's wanting to say, hey, you're getting hot. So we've got to hurry this along, because if we don't, this is going to be a very short live feed, ladies. Alright. Let's see. Uh-oh. Lost our rhythm. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this started. And this is a shiny material, so you may have to put several coats on this. But I don't drop it. Little streaks in it will actually be really kind of cool for your pumpkin. Can y'all see me do this? The lighting is horrible now. I only have white gesso, but as I said, you know how pumpkins have those little streaks down it? These little streaks would actually look pretty neat. Let's see. There we go, a little better. I wanted to do something Halloween-y since it's coming up, and I love me some Halloween. I mean, it does not have to be perfect. You can have a very silly pumpkin. Or you can have some really creepy pumpkins. But the acrylic paint sticking? Yes, the acrylic paint is sticking. I don't know if y'all can see it. Lighting is kind of bad. I'm going to try and move the light over here where y'all can see. Oh, I just painted my curtains. I can't get it. Wish I had me like a little mini light. I can't get it to show very good. That's why I like doing it at night, because it's not so bright outside and you can actually see it. Can y'all see that? I know it's a little far away. Let me see if I can zoom in. That's a little too close. Yes, my blinds are closed. It's that bright in here. See, every time I move the camera and try and get it a better light, it darkens up on me, and so I can't get the lighting very good. He's going to have to let me do this at night, because it would be better. You can still see the green through that, but it's okay. I'm going to set this right here in this little holder here, a little paint thing, and let that dry. And we are going to put in the black and start on that one. Maybe close my curtains. That's a good idea. A good idea. I didn't think about that, ladies. Thank you. I was going to put something darker up over my windows, and I just totally forgot. I'm gonna try that, and I'll try and do that after the show today. Alright, maybe that's better. Can y'all see now? Put that in there. There we go. Can y'all see that right? Alright. See the streaks? Not as good as I want it to be, but you know, it works. Alright, now to go with the black. Ladies, don't forget to press the like and share your social media. Aww. Looks good. Looks like a gourd. Cool. Yup. Alright, let's get this black on here. Let's see what this is going to look like, ladies. Oh, that covers it up real good. Hi, Little Crafts Creations. I've seen you just popped in. Well, it says it's acrylic matte paint, but the coating that's on this ball is a very shiny, paint. So we might can go over it again once it dries. You know how paint is after it dries. And that is the straight black. Creepy. That actually covered very well. Yeah, I've been sleeping quite a bit today. Been suffering from a migraine. Oh my gosh, you still have your migraine? Oh my gosh, Michelle, I am so sorry. I know how it is to have a migraine. I keep them. Ibuprofen is my friend. Get me a sip of my coffee in a can. Oh, bummer that I hope you feel better soon. I wouldn't be able to watch the computer screen with one. Oh, I haven't. I had one about a week ago, and I could not shake the dang thing. And it killed me because I laid up all day. And by the time I actually felt better, it was time to go to bed again, so. Not really, Carrie. If you do not want to, I'm going to add another layer of paint to this once it dries. It's still a little wet. So we can chat for a minute. And after that is done, I'm going to go get some green paint and paint the little ornament up here. The little hook where you put the hook right here. I'm going to paint it green to make it look like a true pumpkin. Make it look like the stem of the pumpkin. And then we're going to add the little hook back to it, and then we can hang it on our Christmas tree, a mantle, or a little thing where you can make loops and hang it on that, on your mantle, or just hang it on your desk as a little ornament holder. The gesso would be a good thing to use. Yes, that would, but I don't have any made. Mama Wanda sent me some marble dust that I'm going to make some with, but I just don't have a container to put it in at this moment. So yeah. Ooh, that's a good idea. You can make a dozen or two of these, and you can glue them together on a wire wreath, or you can get one of those ones that you can get for like for the graveyard. You can do it that way. That way, you can stand it up in your yard or on your porch. That would be awesome. I just don't have the means for that. I don't have very many of these. It was just digging through my old collection and. Yep. This is a little creation that I was working on while I was thinking about it for a week now, and I was like, "Oh wow, that would be really cool." I have that sitting around my house. I'm not using them right now, so guess what? I'm gonna make me a little Halloween ornament. So I am making me one. I want some. Do you want an idea, Emily? Yeah, I've got a minute while that paint is waiting or drying. So if you got an idea, shoot it out there, Misty. Hey, Gail, you got a surprise. Next time you talk, you're going to have a surprise. All right, Carrie, we'll see you in a little bit. Did you see it? Get some white Christmas lights with white Campbell, and then take tiny balloons and take some glue and thread. What? Yep. Mama Wanda and Grandma's now got wrenches, so ladies, you better be on your best behavior. They can put you in timeout. And thick thread like cord and put it on the glue. What? Get white Christmas lights with white Campbell. What is that? And then take tiny balloons and take some glue and thread. Never been a wrench before? Well, you are now. Oh, okay. Get some white Christmas lights with white cable, and then take tiny balloons and take some glue and thread. Oh, do you mean like make little, oh crap, what are them things called? I can't think, tip of the tongue. Basically make like, not a paper mache, but you dip the threads in glue and let them harden, and then take the Christmas lights and put them inside. Is that what you're talking about? You're welcome, Gail. Oh, okay. I've seen that done. I don't have a bunch of the jute twine for that, but I will try that off camera one day and see how it turns out. I get them quite a bit. They last for 3 or 4 days. Got to see a doctor in October. Well, I used to have that same problem, Michelle. I had to go see a doctor, and they gave me Neurontin for that. It was for my nerves, and since then, it's been about 2 years. My headaches have actually eased off a little bit. I still get them, but they're not as bad as they used to be. That's slightly dry, so I'm going to go ahead and add another coat to this. that's the second coat, ladies. We'll set that in its little holder. Really bad luck accident with motorhome when I was younger, and I almost died from it. And ever since, I've been suffering from my migraines, so they have to check and see if my brain is okay. Oh, yeah. Yep. I would see why they would have to keep checking on that. I've had 2 concussions, and please forgive me if I forget, because the doctor said that I would lose my short-term and long-term memory, and so I do skip around a lot. I will forget what I'm saying, and a lot of people, especially Mama Wanda, she has to remind me what I'm saying or what I'm doing, because I will forget exactly what I'm doing. It takes me a minute to remember, but it helps if someone's there to help me remember. The doctor said that I would lose my short-term and long-term memory. And so, I suffer from that. It's really hard to keep concentrated when you can't remember what you were doing. Well, the first concussion I ran into the forklift forklift. We were at a scrapyard, and the sun was so bright, and I even had sunglasses on, and I was taking a bag of aluminum cans inside the building where they could deposit it into the bin for the aluminum cans. Well, as I was walking back out, I had my head down to keep the sun out of my eyes, and I walked right into the fork tines. You know how they're spread out? The dang thing was running, and there was nobody in it. And on these machines, they have the safety button, the safety seat, where you sit in it and it stays on. But as soon as you get up out of that forklift, the motor dies. It cuts off completely. Well, apparently they had... I want that bottle. You can alter it and decorate it. What bottle? Oh, this bottle. You can get these anywhere. Anyway, the company that ran the scrapyard had apparently disabled that cable to shut it off, the automatic shut off. And so this thing was sitting there running with the fork tines up. And normally whenever you're sitting still in a forklift, your tines are supposed to be all the way down to the ground. Well, this thing was up in the air, and the sun was so bright. I had my head down, sunglasses on, and I was walking, and as soon as, like 2 seconds it took, I lifted my head up and ran straight into the fork tine, and it got me right here in the temple. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. Within 3 seconds, I had a goose egg about that big on my head. I couldn't see, about passed out. I was woozy, and I went straight to the hospital. I didn't call an ambulance, but I went straight to the hospital. They did a CAT scan and EKG and all that to make sure that I was okay. Well, apparently it hit me. When it hit me right in the temple, the fluid on my brain just instantly started swelling up, and they had to give me these pills to keep the swelling down, to keep damage from my brain. And now I can't do any really hard motions. I can't. It has to be a very smooth motion, like no roller coasters, no jerking motions. If I do that, then my brain is going to smack against the front part of the frontal lobes of my brain will smack up against the inside of my head, and it will cause damage. So I have to be very, very careful on how I move and what I do. And the doctor said that there would be permanent headaches due to this concussion, and so therefore every now and again I suffer from these headaches. So if y'all ever see if y'all ever watch my cooking show on Facebook, I hide it very, very well. I keep headaches, and so therefore sometimes they're very, very light, and it doesn't bother me. Other times it's a pain in my royal ass. I love roller coasters too, and the sad part is I used to work for a traveling carnival. We didn't set up any roller coasters. We had a little mini kids roller coaster, but it's now in out of commission, so therefore they don't run it. But I used to set up carnival rides and had to be very, very careful on what I did there as well. Yes, I was a carny. So yeah, I have to be very, very careful. Careful. Why in the world does it keep saying that? Urgh. I gotta be careful on my battery life because it's wanting to die. Let's see if I can cut off the, because I'm not seeing a lot of conversation right now because I can see it pop up on my phone. So I'm gonna turn off the hotspot if I can. Hang on a minute. Turn off the hotspot, that way it don't eat up my battery. Because I've got you on the laptop and my phone, but there's not a lot of conversation going on. Let's see if that worked. It's still hot. Let that work. Now, if you don't have, say you only have like black paint and you want to make something really creepy, say on these little ornaments. Now, the good thing about acrylic paint on these surfaces is you can scratch and that paint will come up. And say you don't have the black paint, take you a pen or something sharp and scratch out your design, and you'll have your instant design using one or two simple things. But I think that this right here is actually the perfect darkness to it, because I want the streaks to come through on it. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to wait for that to dry for just a minute. We are almost at an hour, ladies, and we've got our craft half done, and we got our talk about it over with. Wow, we are on a roll today. Woohoo! So a lot of people get bored. Ladies, if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Because I like to do, and I like to entertain, I like to make crafts, and we like to talk. That's what we ladies like to do. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And hit that bell. The monster can. I have had a concession over 2 years ago. Ooh. Let's see. Okay. I had a concussion 2 years ago and had vertigo on and off ever since. Wow. Wow, I wouldn't want to have vertigo, but I don't know if vertigo runs in our family, but I know that heart attacks and strokes and cancer runs in our family. Yeah, slipped on ice and feet came out from under me and fell, hit the cement before. Ooh wee. I have actually done that, messed my back and my knee up at the time. Had to pick the rest of the green tomatoes. Our garden didn't do real good this year. Well, ours didn't either. We had cucumbers and tomatoes planted, but come to find out, the cucumbers in our garden were not pollinated, and I've only gotten 3 cucumbers, and they just now started sprouting. It's already starting to get kind of chilly out here, and so I don't think that our garden did very well this year. So it was just a trial and error for us. So yeah, it didn't do too well, and we didn't get any tomatoes. And I bought a store-bought tomato plant, and it just wanted to just sprout, but no fruit come off of it. So we are going to rip them up, and we are going to do something else with it. So yeah, ours didn't do too well. It's still wet. I might have to get my hair dryer out because my battery is not going to last long. So yeah, I want to try next year on our garden and try a little something different, because Georgia soil is a little bit wonky. I'm not, where I used to live in Tennessee, I had tomatoes and they grew really, really well. They did very, very well. Don't forget thumbs up there, likes and share, and leave comment after it's loaded. Yep, that would be wonderful. Just as an FYI, me and Mandy are going to be doing a collaboration. We were supposed to do it this Monday, but due to the storms, we could not. I don't know exactly all the details right now. I'm supposed to call her and find out all the details. And is there a place on YouTube for wrench to learn how to do things? I'm not exactly sure. There are some other wrenches. You could probably talk to Melissa, 70 Acre Studio, and she could probably give you some ideas. And you can also talk to PJ. He is very computer tech savvy, and you can probably talk to them, because I'm new to this, so I really don't know exactly how that really works. But I just know that y'all can kick people out, can put them in timeout, and you can also block them. So, yeah. You can do some research on the YouTube World Wide Web. I'm not exactly how sure that works. I wish them dry a little quicker. Yeah. What is macro? What did I miss? You didn't really miss anything. We've been chitter chatting because this stuff is still drying. I just put a second coat on this one, and then I'm letting this one dry because the paint's still wet on it. I'm gonna turn it up to where the air can get to it. The shortcut keystroke like programming. Okay. Y'all are talking amongst yourselves on that one, because I'm not very computer savvy. I got 8 viewing and 8 thumbs up. So hit them thumbs up, ladies. I'd really appreciate it. If you like what you're seeing, please hit that thumbs up, and please subscribe, and that way you guys will get the notifications when I go live or upload a video. Please. Yes, I am. I'm going to make 2 pumpkins, actually. Or we can make a real creepy ghost-like face on this one, because I've got quite a bit of white I can do. I mean, we can make all kinds of things. The sky is the limit with these things. You can make creepy monsters. You can make ghosts. You can make pumpkins. You can even make a Frankenstein. It'd be just plain awesome. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do with these recycled Christmas ornaments. Don't think that Christmas ornaments are just for Christmas. No, they can be for anything. Okay, Gail, next to each person lines up, you can see dots. To block, go to the channel, and other stuff. You can use phone. Yep, you can also use ping pong balls. That's right, Aristi. That's really good. To make a really quick, like, Christmas light, I don't have the products to do that with right now, but to make a really cute Christmas theme or Halloween theme, you can paint your ping pong balls, whatever you want on them, and take your Christmas lights, you know, like the LED lights. Don't take the white lights, the regular white lights, because that will heat up your plastic and may cause a fire. But take the LED lights that you can get at the dollar store or at Walmart or any place at your local store. Get your ping pong balls, paint them up, and take you a sharp knife or a screwdriver and poke a hole in the very top, just about wide as the strand, and poke your light into the top of the ping pong ball, and there you go. You've got an instant globe for your LED light, and you can hang them up in your house. So it'd be really kind of cool if you wanted a really kind of cool black light effect. You can do that as well. Black lights work just as good, and they do make the purple and the black light strings, so that'd be kind of cool for Halloween if you guys wanted an idea. You can paint pumpkins, monsters, ghosts, anything that you want. You can even do this at Christmas time. It's not just a Halloween idea. You can use this at any time of the year. So, yeah. I may not have the supplies, but I talk with my hands, and I'm very descriptive on what I say. I don't have all the tools and the gadgets that everybody else does have. I have my voice, and I have a very descriptive sense of words. So I'm hoping that you guys get a very good idea and very clear idea on how to do all these projects. Alright, that is, I think, about dry enough. Did you all want to do a pumpkin on this one, or do you all want to do a really cool ghost look? And it'd be something real simple. Your all's choice. You want a ghost or you want a really cool pumpkin? Alright, I've got one for a ghost. Do a bat with wings on the black one. You can put a piece of white fabric on it and make it a ghost. I don't have any white fabric, so that's why we're doing... we've got two for a ghost. One for a bat. 1, 2... come on. Need one more. I got 2 for a ghost and 1 for a bat. Alright, we got 3 ghosts. Majority wins. Alright, let me pour out some white paint, ladies. And what's really cool about this white paint right here, I got it at Walmart, and I paid $6.50 for this big old thing, and it was in the clearance aisle, and it's got a real kind of a glossy color to it after it dries, and so this would be really, really cool. Alright, try to find the best. I need a real fine tip. My brushes are pieces of crap. That glide sew did not go the way I wanted it to go, but heck, it's a crafty creation is what I'm going to start calling them whenever I make a blooper. A crafty creation. Ghost needs green scary eyes. Well, since it's green up underneath, I can scratch that and make the green eyes, make them silvery green. Anybody else agree with that last comment, ladies? Want some green eyes? I'll scratch the green off and we'll make some real creepy green eyes. Alright. Everybody's liking ghosts because it would show up on black. Oh, that is so... Alright, let me find something sharp. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? Let's see. Where's my pen? Where is my X-Acto knife at? I used it the other day. And that's about to fall off my desk. Come on, come on. There you are. Yeah, well, I gotta go find that cap. It just flew! if y'all can see that. It's very, very dark. Don't have the Halloween here. Can y'all see that? I mean, it's like barely see it. There's only one of yous that can't see it. I'm very, very sorry. I did some creepy eyebrows. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oops. Now, is that better? Can y'all see that? Now I gotta put my light back up. I had it clipped up there. Oh! There we go. Whew. Alright. What time is it here? I have no clue. Huh? It is 2:48 here. Can y'all see that? I just put white paint all over the bottom of that, but that's okay. See, just one layer of paint and a scratching tool will also give you a different style of ornament. Yep. That actually looks kind of cool. I've foobarred it up and made little white spots on the back of it. That could be his little ghost butt. Oops. Oopsie. Alright. That's gonna have to be dry enough because my battery life is depleting very quickly, so I've got to kind of get this done rather quickly. Oh, you're in message jail? Why are you in message jail, Carrie? You in chat jail? Well, hi, Cooper. You wanting to play ball right when I'm in middle of a live feed, aren't you? Yeah, I hear you, Cooper. I can't play right now. Go play with your sister. Go on. Go play with Rainy. Go play with Rainy. Go play. If y'all make me mess this up, I'm gonna bust you. Show us the dog. Alright, hang on. He's wanting attention anyway. Come here, Cooper. You're being paged. Alright, let me move the camera so y'all can see him. Hang on, Cooper. Looky, Cooper, look, look, look. I love how you're giving me kisses. Look, you're a camera hog, but yet you want to look at me. Hang on, guys. Let me see if I can zoom this out. There you go. Aww. Mama Wanda has watched this little boy grow up from puppy up. Cooper, look. Look over here. Look over here. His name is Cooper Aristi. Off of the Big Bang Theory, he's named after Cooper Sheldon. Because we love the Big Bang Theory, and so therefore, he's named after Cooper. Oh, look at that. He's giving me love. Oh. Alright. Where's his brother? We had to give him back because he was very, very sick. And I really didn't want to get Cooper really sick because he was pooping blood. And it was nothing but like jellified poop. And at the end it became like almost like gelatin. Jello, and I just did not want to risk Cooper getting very sick, and so I had to give him back. But we know exactly where he's at. If I wanted to go visit him, I could. Cause Rainy, if you knock that off and break my CD player, I'm not gonna be a happy camper. I don't know if you can see her. She's up there climbing. Let me see. See her? I don't know if you can see. Oh, no. That's Rainy. She's in the corner. I've got my CD player right there. And I listen to music while I craft while nobody's in here. Is Rainy a cat? Yes, she is. She is basically a stray cat that I took in. And she came to me, actually. And Simba is in this house somewhere. He's a very curious cat, but he's the most lovable cat you'll ever meet. She is my craft kitty, aren't you? You can't stand it when I'm in here crafting and you're not got the attention, little bud. She has to be in here. She's either sitting under my feet or she is in a corner somewhere watching me. She has to be in here near me, and so does Cooper. Sometimes he's under my feet too. They take turns sitting under my chair. I have 2 chairs in here, and a lot of the times she gets up behind me and I have to sit almost straight back up because she wants to sit near my behind. Yeah, I love it. Hi, nannies. Craft room. Make sure you hit that like button, Nanny. If you know it's good luck to stray cat. What? When stray cats come up with you, they know you need them. They are angels. Both of my cats, Simba and Rainy, came running up to us crying. And a third one came running up to, I believe it was Simba's brother or sister, did the same thing, and we couldn't take in another cat, so it ran off from another yard. And these two cats have been lifesavers, because they have, since we have gotten these cats, my stress level has lowered and I stay calm a lot more. I don't get frustrated, and they keep me calm. I used to yell a lot, I used to scream and cry a lot, but now that these kittens are in my life, I'm very calm. But anyway, our angels, they do that. Aww. Well, yeah, your angels come in many different forms. It doesn't matter. It could come in butterflies, it could come in bees, it could come in birds, it could come in animals. I mean, they come when you need them the most. They ate like my kids. They all want to be around me all the time. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to get this craft, going again, because I'm at 49% on my phone, ladies, and it's wanting to overheat on me, and so therefore I've got to get this craft done and finished. That way you all can see it and go, ooh and ah, I want that. Alrighty, let's get this pumpkin finished. Let's make him a nice pumpkin, since we made the ghost a very scary looking thing. And this is actually a really great project if you've got kids at home during like a summer break or something, and you don't know what to do. Just grab your box of old Christmas ornaments, the balls, the plastic ones, and give them a paintbrush and some paint, put a mat down, and let them go to town. Let me see if I can pull that around again. I can't hardly see it. That blasted light. I'm gonna go get my green paint and get this. No comments. Anybody see that? My froze and my buffering. Hello, kitty. I'm going to paint this little ghost bobble thing at the top. I had to put my little angel piece in when she was teacut silver cord. I miss her so much. I have another little angel now, and she is also a silver toy poodle. Aww. And to seal these, you can get white gesso or some acrylic spray sealer. But I use a sealer from a spray can. I'm not going to do it on camera. but you can use a spray sealant. Shih Tzu, aww, 12 and 11, both little buddies, aww. Alright, that's painted. Now, let me show you what I was talking about. Let's see. I use a spray enamel. It's by Premium. It's by Miracle. And this stuff works really well. I coat these like if I want, for my, like say if I want, I'm making a customer or something. I'm actually working on one right now off camera, and I want to put a clear enamel over it where it can sit outside without getting messed up. You can put this this clear enamel, spray enamel. It's for interior and exterior, so it's safe to use outside. I got this at my local Dollar General, and I'm thinking you can. I paid a little over $2.50 for this at the Dollar General. So, yeah, you can use Mod Podge, but make sure it's got a gloss to it, because if not, that Mod Podge will come right off. All right, I am going to paint up. Put it on the outside if using the spray. That's correct. I'm going to paint this, paint the top green, make it a stem. Just change what they did. Yep. But I'm real good friends with the Dollar General manager out here, and if I want something, they'll order it. Or I'll ask them, I'll keep on them until they finally get it. Like Sean says, he even gets high off the fumes outside if painting too much. Now, if you're crunched for space and you really don't want to go outside and it's cold, if you have a bathroom that has an exhaust fan, you can do that in there, but get you a cardboard box and spray it in it like that. And just keep your exhaust fan running. But I would not advise doing that, but that's if you're only on a, like if it's raining and you've got to really get it coated. So go to your bathroom, turn that exhaust fan on, get you a cardboard box, and hence to spraying. All right. See if we can get our little pumpkin to show. And our little pumpkin. Pull that out. That's hot. Let's see if I can get the light correct. Can y'all see that right? Okay. There you go. There is your Halloween ornament from a Christmas ornament. So there you go, ladies. Let me see if I can get the white one, or the ghost. That one is a little bit harder. Hang on a minute. It's really, really hard to Get the correct lighting, ladies. There we go. I have not gotten the silver stuff added to it. Alright, where is it? There it is. Now I am going to use this right here as the hook, because it's the silver and black, and I'm going to just put the hook back on the pumpkin. Like that. Who's leaving? I've got to go. Thanks, Emily. Thanks, everyone. See you soon. Alright, get back, Gail. Bye, Grandma. Alright. I'm pin this to my curtain if my kitties don't get to it. And be Halloween themed in here. Yeah, I pinned that to my curtain. And now we're going to use this ribbon, which is the silver on the outside, for our little ribbon to hang. And all you need is just a little piece of it, not a lot. And lace it through. Yeah. The paint is not dry yet, but this is just a prototype, so ladies, just wait till it dries. Acrylic paint. This acrylic paint dries a little bit slower than my other apple barrel paint, but this is a little bit better quality. So yeah. So what does everybody think of this little happy, quick revamp of a Christmas ornament? Let's see if I can show you. See where I hooked that ornament in my room. You can probably see that happy little pumpkin. There you go. And even if you don't have little Christmas hooks, take you a safety pin, or not safety pin, excuse me, but a paper clip, and unwind it and just keep the folds, the hooks on the bottom, and you can pin that up at your office on a little line. Yep, it'd be a great idea. I mean, it'd keep them busy. I mean, it gets their creative minds going, and they get to craft with grandparents or parents or aunts and uncles. I mean, it's a really cool idea. Now, another really cool idea is get you another one of these dimflash things right here, and get you a makeup sponge right here, and dip it in your paint as well, and just do the splotch technique and have a different type of ornament as well. I mean, the sky is the limit to your creativity. And I want to encourage people to do art and make art, because guess what? That opens your mind to a lot of other things. I mean, art opened my mind up to writing, drawing, singing. I mean, it doesn't matter. Painting and art is an art form. It's creative. It gets your juices flowing. Get you creative. Yes, and it relaxes you. Thank you, Mama Wanda. That is correct. And my room is full of my artwork now. I put my artwork up. It's just pinned up with tacks, but I only did that because I don't have any frames, and I'm going to be painting this room, so it's kind of my release whenever I'm feeling kind of low and discouraged. I come in here and I create. Creating is my passion, and if I couldn't create or cook, as Mama Wanda would say, I'd go absolutely nuts. I found my lid. So James Lee came home yesterday, and surprisingly, that man was in a good mood, even though it was kind of pissy outside. It wasn't rainy, but I made sure to get his clothes ready. I got his lunch ready, and I didn't go to sleep. I kind of stayed up because, as you know, Mandy runs late in her live streams, and so I stayed up and went as far as I could with her live stream, and then I got up, fixed his lunch, and after she went offline, I took a nap and tried to get along, but it didn't work. Excuse me. And that didn't work. And I sat in here and I finally got to watch video. Climb out before. I just had to get some sleep and have to climb out before she's done. Oh yeah, I seen that this morning. Thank you for the bless yous. I never sneezed just once. But anyway, I tried to get online, which I didn't. When I finally did, I joined Melissa's stream, 70 Acre Studio, for just a little bit until he came home. And surprisingly, he was in a great mood. I mean, yesterday was payday too, so that might be the reason why he was in a good mood. But we had to pay out just about all of it, and we are behind on our rent, and so we had to pay most of it to our rent man. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Aristi, for the bless yous. And so we had to pay that out. But after that, I mean, we sat down and watched a movie. I made him some baked barbecue ranch chicken and baked potatoes for dinner, and he was happy as a clam. I can't really complain. He was in a very, very good mood. All right, let me see if this will go in again, since it's a little on the drier side. Come on. Should be that way every day. Oh no. The guy that he rides with is his so-called friend, but I don't know. I mean, he seems like, I'm not going to bash anybody. I don't want to talk negative about anybody. It's just that he's having a hard time with them, and we don't know if they're actually that he's actually a friend or just using him. But anyway, here is our little ghost, floating ghost. Let me get the light back out. And that is a black ribbon, but it just looks purple. It'd be kind of cute on a little Halloween Christmas tree with black lights and white lights. They've known each other for years. Carrie, and they used to work together in the carnival, a different carnival that I used to work for. And so they've known each other for years, but whenever he came off the road, he changed. And so therefore it's like he's friends with a totally different person. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, I hope you guys liked my little craft. We can sit here and BS for a little while because my phone is actually charging. If y'all have any more ideas, I can go ahead and write those down, because I was worried that I wouldn't get this done and my phone wouldn't charge. So if you guys have any more ideas, we are opening the floor. We can move this camera back, that way y'all can see who's talking. Alright. So that was like a real, besides talking and waiting for the paint to dry, that is basically like maybe a 35-40 minute craft project that you can do with your kids. Now, another idea for you guys. If you have, give me a second. I just remembered something. I just got some black puffy paint. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back in on that pumpkin, and I'm going to use some puffy paint to make them puff out. I had to make sure it was pouring, because the last time I bought puffy paint, it exploded on me. You should see the strip of paint on my wall. And so just go in, like if you want to make it almost dimensional, go in and you can put lines on your pumpkin. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to hang it back up, but I'm going to put puffy paint on the black paint here to make it a dimensional pumpkin. I just got that idea while we were sitting here chitter-chatting. You can also use glitter. How about an ATC card? I've already got that on the list, Little Crafts. Everybody wants ATCs. One of these days I will do an ATC. I believe I did one from start to finish the other day for you. There's only a few that joined in on that one. Alrighty, there we go. We have puffy paint on our little pumpkin. And that'll make it almost three-dimensional. Yeah. He is smiling happily at you guys. Look at that. Is it my twin? Nah. I don't think so. I'm going to pin him up. That way he dries and nothing gets to him. There we go. Puffy paint done. I've actually got yellow and orange and black, and I have white puffy paint. So we may play with those on a later date. Should I do the white puffy paint for the ghost, or you want to leave him like that? It's up to you. It's awfully quiet. Reviewing and not speaking. Appreciated that you're here, but let me know who you are. Say hi. Wave at me. You want to leave him the way it is? Okay. I'll listen to you. Make another Halloween thingy. Let me go see what I can find. Let me think of an idea. Let me look on the board because I done forgot. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Tag. I've got one can in here, and I've got to using my tools, like a witch hat, a paper Halloween ornament. Oh, oops. I'm looking, ladies. I'm looking. Give me a second. Sorry, ladies, I'm getting some paper. Paper. Alright, y'all convinced me. They giving you the eye, Carrie. Leave who, Bailey? Oh, Wanda was talking about. I asked if anybody wanted to do the bubble paint for the ghost, and she said to leave him as he is. So we're gonna leave Mr. Ghost here as he is. Let me see if I can find something to pin him up on my curtain, because I don't want him getting messed up. Guess what? All my stuff is not in here. Ladies, I need me some safety pins. I don't have any. Let me see. Oh, you see? You see my minions, huh? Banana! Alright, I guess we'll leave him in there. Alright, now, this would be a really great project for the kiddos, again. Okay. I'm going to use me a piece of chalk to kind of outline this, because guess what? If you mess up with chalk, you can always brush it away. Now, if you draw it out with a pen or something, you're still going to have that outline of your pen, and you won't be able to cover it up. So if you use chalk, you can easily just go, and you're done. You're gone. All right. This is not going to be the best witch's hat. I'm going to put my hair up, ladies. Getting on my nerves. And I just sweep it up into a little bun. Did I got... Oh, y'all didn't tell me I got black paint on my face. That's okay. Here we go. All gone. Let's sweep it up in a real quick bun. Done. Alright. This is not going to be the best witch's hat ever, but it's going to be a quick, rough sketch. Let's see. See? Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to move the camera. Sorry. I had an Emily moment. There we go. Like I said, I used chalk to draw this out. Say you make a blooper here. Look. You can just rub it off. You can start over. Alright, go get you something to eat. You don't want to go hungry. And so I'm just going to draw that back. Draw that back on. And guess what? Our happy butts are going to actually cut this out. I'm using that chalk line as a guide. will be pretty with some feathers on it. I don't have any black feathers, but I'll see what kind of feathers I do have. I've got a few. There we go. Alright, now we've got our cutout for our witch's hat. Purple ones. I think I might have some purple ones, Carrie. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Oh. Alright. Got that one. I gotta be careful because I use these with my my jewelry too, and my little dream catcher things. Let's see. I wish. Let's see. No, you get back in there. I didn't say you could come out of your bag. I'll put that on there. That's pretty. A little splash of red. I think I might have enough for that. Alright. Now that we have our little feathers, thank you for the idea, Carrie. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, now. I don't have any Fabri-Tac, so I'm going to have to use Miss Aileen. I'm about out of this stuff. I've used it so much, even offline. Let's get this brim done. We might even look in my metal pieces and see if we can find what looks like a buckle or a latch to put on the front of this. Alright, where's my sticker downer tool? Fly, she fly, don't bother me. Ha! You can glue on me. They have to dig out some more feathers, ladies. Because I don't think I'm going to get all the way across with this. Yeah, might have to dig some more out. Oops. Get back in there. They're wanting to come out on me, ain't they? Do I have any more? Let's see. Oh, there they are. Wow, they're all wanting to fly out now. They're saying, pick me, pick me, pick me. Ooh. I'm in a feather mess right now. They're all this stuff's flying around because I got a fan going and behind you guys. You can probably hear it. And they're all wanting to fly out and be seen. Now, if you don't have feathers, do you know them little boas you can get at the Dollar General or in the kids department at the Dollar Tree? Take you a boa, and you can cut that up and use that as the trim for a hat as well. But you can also get these little feathers at the Dollar Tree. That's where I got these. Okay. Alright, let's put some more on here, guys. How about that? That's not it. Make it a little bit thicker right here because it looks kind of dead. Oh, I better put that upside down. Oh, that's why I use that stamper thing. Oh, Emily, put the glue down, child. All my other colors are wanting to say, hey. Right. So far, I've got this, and I think, ooh, I about glued that down. So far, we've got a fuzzy hat. The fuzzy witcher's hat. Do the black glitter going on the hat too. Ah, the black glitter. I have the silver glitter, and I believe you probably were in on the last stream that I had. Hang on a minute. Alright, where did they go? Alright. If I can find it, ladies. Hang on, give me a second. I've done lost my glitter paint. Really? Well, hell. Really? Have I misplaced them? Alright guys, I have misplaced my black glitter stuff, so give me a second. I've got to find it. Oh, there it is. And my kitty is up in my chair. Looks like I'm going to have to share my chair with the kitten because she's sitting in it. Oh! Get your tail out of the way, sugar pie. Alright, this is Trusted Quality by Folk Art, Extreme Glitter in Black. And so we're going to check that stuff out. Alright. Alright, let's get that on there. Glitter. Ooh, that's gonna look good. Oh yeah. Let me move these feathers out because I don't want to glue or the paint the feathers. And see, the good thing about this chalk is it disappears because it's water soluble, and it disappears. You just want it on the outside, or do you want the whole thing painted? And I've got it on the outside right now. Right here. Better speak now, forever hold your pieces. The whole thing? Alright. Oh, Arlena, you came in on the end. Hang on a minute. I'll let you in on what we've made and what we are making. Alright, we have got that painted. Alrighty, Arlena. Oh well, I'll be quick. That way you can see what else we made. Arlena, we have actually done a recycle project. We used old Christmas ornaments to make Halloween ornaments. I don't know if you can see that very well. You may have to go back and rewatch the video once it's posted. But what this was an old Christmas ornament. Started out as a green silvery ball, you know, Christmas ball. And what we did is we took it and put acrylic paint over top of it. I put 2 coats of orange paint over top of these. And we painted a pumpkin out of it. And we are going to be using this as a Halloween ornament for a Halloween tree. Or you can use this and hang it up like I had it up here up on my window as just a wall hanging ornament. Now we also made another one, and we made a real spooky ghost, and this was the same green ornament, and what we've done is we've painted a layer of black on it, and since we still had the real pretty green up underneath here, I just did a scratch and did a scratch in and made the ghost's face. And that's about it to hang your ornaments on. I have a very, very small one, but it's not very big at all. I need one. I'd love to have a full-size Christmas tree. That would be a blessing because, yeah, well. And then we have made a little witch's hat. And what we did is we just made a basic outline of a witch hat in black cardstock and cut it out. Now, here's the cool thing about this. I used chalk to line this, and if you mess up, guess what? You can rub that, and guess what? The chalk disappears. And when you paint it, you have no residue of like if you use like a clear color to paint on, a lot of the pens that you use will still have the color, and you can still see through it. You can put a limb from a tree and spray it, paint it black, and make a scary tree. Oh, yeah. I've got plenty of those. They're down in my front yard. I went out there and picked them up from the storm. But anyway, if you do that, if you outline it with chalk on a dark surface, it's sort of like a quilter's trick. Like if you need to draw out a patch or a square, you use quilter's chalk. Basically all that is a piece of chalk. And so just outline it with the chalk, and whenever you go to paint it, that outline of the chalk disappears. And when you use like a clear paint, a lot of the times you will have a line on the paper, and you won't be able to get rid of that line. You'll still be able to see it. Now I'm going to go look in my little metal bag and see if we can find a little buckle or something that we can place right here in the front. Let me see. I'm not quoting that I have something, but we will check and see. Alright, kitten. I may have found something right away. I don't know. We'll see. It's an old earring, an old snapback earring, but we'll put that out. Let's see what we got. I like that. That's pretty. I actually got a matching set to that. Really pretty. So the chalk disappears, but not the paint. That is correct, Arlena. If you're drawing an outline on white paper... where did the convo go? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. If you're drawing an outline on white paper, use color chalk for the same rub away technique. Yes, that's right, Wanda. Thank you. I was going to say that, but I kind of got distracted. Let's see. Then we also have that. That is really pretty. I'd have to use my pliers to bend that down. It's a little pearl. We got a little pendant here. The hearts have fallen out of it. And then we have that. That's an old snap earring. These are like vintage, not vintage, but old costume jewelry. But it's very sturdy. Still got the backs on it, and where it's so old, make a note for future use. Huh? So the chalk disappears, not paint. All right. I just taught you guys something. You're welcome. I like the first one you showed. Looks more like a buckle. Yeah, it does, don't it? Yeah, I've got some chain on here too. Don't know how good that would stick. Let's try that for a different project. I've actually got 2 of those. Woo! Come here, you. Come here, come here. Get off of there. What in the world did you get stuck under there? I don't know. That's a set. Ooh, I have to wear them. Those are pretty. But yeah. And since it's got that little backing on it, maybe we can put that on there without having to glue that down. Yeah, sure can. Whoop. Well, I'm going to have to glue that. But, as you all can see, that'd be perfect right there in the center. I could just glue that down. You found a metal skeleton key? Oh my gosh. I want it. I'm still working on that dadgum project. I haven't got to start it because I don't have any of the keys. Yeah, look at that. I love that. Ain't that cute? Put a piece or 2 of cardboard to keep it there instead of glue. Yeah, because I may want to use it for something else. Cardboard. Ah, I think I found it. Got it. Scissors, there they are. Alright. I think I had me a flap off of the box I used for previous projects. Cool, fun, Arlena. I'll send you in your mail this week. Alright, thank you, Arlena. You are awesome, woman. think I just spotted. Nope. It'd be Cooper. He's in there roaming around. He better not have got into something. That kitty litter box is gonna call your name. Cooper got in trouble, so we have a crate. What's her mail? And got notice she's going live, so I haven't yet. Good thing because I've got other things in envelope while she's been on. Ooh! Can you get some keys at Joann's? I don't have a Joann's near me. Oh, is Sean in here? Oh. I did not see you pop in, Sean. Welcome, welcome. I'll have to show you what we're doing. Give me a second. Let me finish this. Mama Wanda gave me a little idea on how to do this. Let's see. Alright, that works. That'll work for the moment. There we go. Sean, are you still here? Say, hey, girlfriend, you still here? I'm still here. Give me something. Hello? Okay, good. Sean, just as a recap, that way you don't have to go back. But you can anyway, because you just love to hear my southern voice. Oh my. You missed the pretty. I've actually got prettiness on today. Yeah. But anyway, we have actually taken old Christmas ornaments and made Halloween stuff. Yes, I am all dolled up. I will show you. I've actually got prettied up. I actually had my hair down earlier. It just got hot in here. So yes, I am all dolled up. Anyway, I'm gonna put you back over here. But anyway, we have actually done old Christmas tree ornaments. Take you one of them old round balls and paint it. This is one of the ones that had the real pretty glittery coating to it. Let me pull my light down, boys and girls. Okay. It was the one that had the real pretty glittery accent to it underneath it. It's originally was a green one. You can tell. You still see it underneath it. And what we did was we took acrylic paint and we poured it, or not poured it, shit. I'm thinking of your acrylic pours. What we did was we painted it 2 coats, made it almost look like a gourd. And almost look like the stripes of a pumpkin. And what we did was we just painted with black acrylic paint, and then once the acrylic paint was dry, we did some bubble paint on it. Got some of that dollar store bubble paint. You can also get it at Walmart. And we just painted up a little pumpkin and made an old Christmas tree ornament into a Halloween ornament. Yeah, right, pumpkins make me cool looking. Yep. And then, for the other one, we did the same technique, and we made us a ghost. And what we did was we put one coating of black paint. That gets my arm. And what we did was, after it dried, since it still had that green up underneath it, we scratched into the ball and made the ghost face. And then we painted the top right here white, and then we added us a little silver and black piece of ribbon, and there you go. We've got a Halloween ghost ornament. And what we are now making. Oh. Hang on a minute, let me get my light back up. We are so jerry-rigged in here. And what we're now making is a witch's hat. And what we did was we took a piece of black cardstock and we outlined the hat, and we used chalk. to do the outline of the hat, because whenever you use a pen, let's put some glam on it too. Oh, I need some ideas for the glam, ladies. I'll take the suggestions, because I got all kinds of crap I can use to glam it up. But anyway, if you use chalk on a dark background, it's like I explained to the other ladies, if you use a dark background, use chalk, because there is a shimmer that's going to have glam up the feathers. We'll have to wait till that Aleene's glue dries, because if you put too much pressure on that, it's going to make the feathers look flat. So we're going to wait a little bit for that glue to dry, to set and dry, because if you don't, it ain't going to look right. But anyway, as I was saying, I already explained to the other ladies in here that if you use a piece of chalk on a dark background, it's going to rub off. Like if you use paint or something. Because if you use paint, it's going to make that chalk line disappear. Because I used chalk on the outside here to outline it and then cut it out. And then, when the paint went on, it disappeared. And it's the same thing for like when you want to use quilting squares. Say, it's an old quilter's trick, basically. My mother quilted and she taught me a lot. Now, like say you wanting to cut out a square from a piece of material and you really don't want to mark up the material, what you use is a piece of chalk to outline it and cut on that chalk line. And so whenever you put it together and it's washed, you don't see a line. Very easy peasy. And so, same thing goes for paper. So, and what we've done here is, this actually is an old earring back, an old, got to get some white chalk, is an old earring back of an old lady's earring, and we have used it on our witch's hat to make a cool looking buckle that old witch's hats usually have. So we have a witch's hat. Yay! Very, very creative. And I may want to change that, so what I've done is Mama Wanda gave me a little idea to put cardboard in the back to adhere it to it. That way, if I wanted to take it off, I am such a witch. I will get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. I'm so evil. I don't think I'd make somebody evil, or maybe. You never know. Alright, what are we going to pretty up these feathers with and the rest of this hat with? Any ideas? Because I've got all kinds of goodies. It's the monster drink she's sipping on, that's why. I'm going to go next month to visit my aunt and cousin in Tennessee. My cousin is giving me $7,000 in scrapping stuff. I can't. Oh my God, Carrie, please share that wealth, because I love all kinds of scrappy stuff. Mama Wanda sends me all kinds of stuff too. Alright, let's look through here. Y'all need to tag me whenever y'all see something y'all like. That's sequence. We don't want to use that because that's just like too much. That's too pink. And then we've got this pretty teal bling bling. Is that lace? This is lace, yes. I don't have much lace, Mama. I don't think it would work with this Halloween witches thing. And then we have some of the iridescent pearl. Aww. She's been wanting to give it to you for years. She don't scrapbook anymore. Oh. And then I've got these little resin dots things. Cooper ate up the purple bling stuff. Yes! Made me mad. And then the resin dots. And that's an empty bag. I must have poured it out. And then I've got some of these purple flowers and stuff right there, but it wouldn't be... Let's see those dots. It's basically the same thing that Mandy used last night on her her blood thing, except I've got more clear and rhinestoney looks. I love these. That's what I used on my mermaid tag. I love these. These are so cool. And these little ones right here, not the clear ones, but these right here, that's what I made my sand dollars out of on my mermaid tag the other day. And then she's sent me some of these. These are resin dots. You glue them on. Well, let's see what else we got in here, because I got all kinds of goodies. Let's you know the saying, don't choose the first thing you see. And sometimes what else you see is always better. And then I've got some real pretty silver bling bling, like the purple that Cooper ate up. And got some miniature, what I used on my tag, the miniature beads, almost pearlescent beads. That's where that bag came from. Remember what those are? Those are bracelets. I'm not going to tear these up. All right, good night, Sean. And then here's them googly eyes that she was needing last night. I got some tiny ones. And it's got the colored eyeballs too. I got the green ones she was looking for. I was about to say, here you go. I got the little ones that you need. I'll send it through the phone to you. And then got some old charms right there, but I would need some like Fabri-Tac to put that on. And then I got some buttons. Don't think we want to use popsicle sticks. And then Janie sent me these little hair balls, hair things, bobbers. Those little tiny beads and stuff on it we can cut off and use. It's really neat. See? Okay, I got a whole package of those. Those are neat. And then I don't think we want to use Mama Wanda's doily. Those would be neat on the hat. No, I'll put that to the side. We'll see. And then we've got some sequin stars. Then we've got some other bling. Got the multicolor bling. We match the feathers. Yeah, you're right. It would be just a little darker. And then I have some pink dot bling. Needs to go here somewhere. And then we have the blue bling sticky dots. Okay, there's acetate words. I love these. I just don't know what to use them on. I got little pretty pink butterflies. Found them in the not floral department, but the gardening department. Right across from it at the Dollar Tree. I think these are so pretty. I got 3 of these. I'm just looking for the right thing. Yeah, she has to be a pretty witch to do that. And then I got these letterings. Somebody was talking about letterings and decorating them on. Our witch is a forest witch. Yes. And then I love these. There's little animal print bling dots. And then I got these. I got these rhinestone pretty gem sheets. And then I got some real pretty pink, a big sheet of pink dots. Got some lace and a little bit of burlap. Then I got these. These little gems. They're pretty. And these are raised up a little bit. It gives the rhinestone effect. I can't use this because I got plans for this. This is real pretty. And then I can't remember who sent me this. It's a phone decorating thing. It has little rhinestone things on it. And the rest of them are cutesy wootsy little stickers. I mean, I don't think we want cutesy wootsy. And then I love this. This is so pretty. I think Lindsay McKenzie sent this to me. I'm not really exactly sure, but I love this. I'm not exactly sure what to use this on. But that would be so pretty on a Christmas tag or something. And then I have these little gold little blingy things. And the last one, or last two, are these little bling sheets. Rhinestone blings. And that is all of my blingy bling stuff, so which ones? You gotta tell me. I just put down like 3 different things, so you have to tell me which ones it was we were talking about. Which ones, Carrie? These right here? Those gold ones. Oh. These one here? You sure that would be Halloweeny? Halloweeny type? I love these. These sparkles so pretty. Alright, we have 2 suggestions. We have the purple little things right here that I'll probably cut off and get a little sample of. And then we've got the matches with buckle. You're right, it does, don't it? Now we've got these are the 2 things that we're possibly going to use. So is this all the blingy bling that we're going to use? You better speak now, forever hold your peace, because I'm about to put it all up. This is just my random stuff that I collect and put it in here that I make and put it up. Nothing really interesting in here that shouts out at me. Do you have anything black to add? Something like to hang off the brim? We can make something, because I've got some beads and stuff over there. But let me get this stuff put up. And we will see what we have in the weed section. Can't show you what I'm working on because it's a surprise. I want you all to see all at once what I'm working on, and it kills me because every time I go online, I'm going, "Hey, I want to show you something," but I can't do it because it's a surprise. Where are all my peoples at? Did everybody just up and go? Is somebody else live? That's kind of stealing my viewers. I know, Mama, you're always here. You don't want to leave your daughter in the dust. You probably got another window open over there, though. Cheating on me? Oh, Cooper's underneath my desk giving me the nose. Uh-oh. Those fell out. Get in there. Only 4 watching, but you have 11 likes. Woohoo! People like me! Alright, kitten, I am sitting on your paw. Oh boy. I am sharing this much of my seat with my cat, and I'm sitting on this much of my seat because of my cat. You can tell I'm a true cat dog lover because I would give them the seat that I'm sitting in to make them happy. There we go. Let me go get my bead stuff, and we'll put this up here as our crafting stuff. Hang on, ladies. Hang on, don't leave. I am just in the corner. No, I'm not in the real corner. I'm not in Mandy's corner. I'm just getting my crafting stuff. This is all the bead stuff I have. I need to get my collection up, ladies. So if y'all want to send me some, I would be a happy camper. Because I don't have any. That's all I got. Let's see. I was cutting. Whoa. Wow, damn it. Leaving, LOL. No, you're not. You ain't gonna leave. Whoa, I just deleted your I'm pressing buttons on my phone, Mom. I'm sorry if I deleted your message. I did not mean to. I'm sorry. I was cutting pictures out of magazines but stopped. Hubby is fixing me a wrap. Ooh. I did not mean to delete your comment. Because I'm on my little phone and I can't see. Alright. Where is it? Where are my little pieces? Oh my gosh, where did they go? I don't have very many black stuff, guys. Oh wow, where are the pieces that I was working on? Oh, there they are. They're so small. These right here I'm not going to use because I'm working on something else. But these are little hanging things. And I'm going to put on something that I'm making. Wink, wink. They're really pretty. But, yeah, I don't have very much black stuff. All I have in the black department is these metallic looking beads that have like the rainbow effect to them. I know you guys, if y'all are beaders, you know what I'm talking about. That's the only black source of bead that I've got. That and real pretty. Come on, lurkers, say hello. Oh, we've got some lurkers. Well, hello, lurkers. Nice to meet you. And then we have this real pretty. It matched the feathers and stuff on this hat, but it's got a real Huh? Can I not talk today? No. It's got a real pretty purple color to it. It's really very pretty. We could probably make a dangle. I gotta go get my tools for it though. They're in there in the living room. What do y'all think? Y'all want the little beads like this, the seed beads? Like that, or do you want something made from this right here? Your floor, that will be pretty and darker than the feathers. Yeah, it will. Give me a second, ladies. I gotta go get my tools, my wire working tools that I have. That string of beads. Okay, that is settled. I'll put those right here. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta go get my tools. I've been working in the living room. Okie dokie, artichoke. I have my own special little casing for my tools. I keep very good care of my stuff. And it's still got the foam in it. Even though I've used the crap out of these things, they're still... Do that. Oh, that hang in the corner is freaky looking. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm confuzzled. Please explain, Carrie, what that means. I'm lost and can't be found. Are you wanting to play, Cooper? Go play with the kittens. Go on. Go play. Go play with the kitties. That thing over there, look to your left. What are you talking about? What's hanging? That's a fly strip up there above you. Keep the bees out, but I don't know what you're talking about. Look to my left. Okay, I see a lamp with electrical cord. My art rag. My bag that's right there. My art board, or my bulletin board that I made. And then another piece of art. I don't know what you're talking about, because my minion's right here. I can get it. My minion's right here. My little jar. Looks like a scary face. LOL, that's what I'm seeing in your lamp. Huh. You mean you don't want to have those bugs flying around like Mandy? Yeah, I hate bugs. We have fly strips up in our house. If you may notice, if you ever watch our cooking show, we have them up in our kitchen to keep the flies out. It looks kind of gross, but you know what? It works. When you're down here in the south and you leave your door open after it rains, guess what? They want to fly in, so we keep things out. Now, also I have these little metal pieces here. Right here. We could probably put those with the beads too to match. Cooper, honey, I can't play right now. He is in my lap. Y'all hear him? He's got his little toy in his ball at me. I got these little toys here. Or toys. I'm thinking of a dog. These little beads here to put in between. And then I've got these right here. Look like little butterflies. Cooper, honey, get down, please. And then these are a bit big, but they almost look like marble. Can't get a real good shot of them. Cooper, go! Get that. Go! He ain't happy until I throw that ball. Here he is back. So what do you guys think? Oh, I forgot about these. These are black round beads. That's all the other black beading I have. What do you guys think? Floor's yours. Come on. Go on. Hello. Carry one of them. She should pick. right, Carrie. Floor is yours, honey. It's all you. Keep in mind that we have these that we're going to use. I like it all. Can take the string of beads and like string them up and like a Christmas card. Now I can't use all of them because I've got plans for this, for some of these, but I can put a different type of thing together on them. Because I've got these little, where'd it go? I've got these little eye pins that I got from Miss Janie. Bentley wants Cooper's squeaky toy. Oh. Let me show you. This is for. Let me show you. Come here. Where's your ball? Give me your ball. I know we're not. I know you're giving me 5. Come here. Give me your ball, honey. I taught Cooper to give me 5 whenever he gives me his ball, and so he thinks I'm playing with him, and he's giving me 5. He's giving me 5 5s. His little paw in my hand. Give me the ball. This is Cooper's very first ball. He was so tiny he couldn't even get his little mouth on this thing to even squeak the toy, and it's took him this long to be able to. It's got my hair wrapped all up in it. It's taken him this long to be able to enjoy this ball, and he will be a year old on the 4th of December. All right, you ready? There we go. And he's back. Dang, I blinked and there he was. But anyway, I can make little drops with these and put the pins on them and make like different bead drops on each side. And so we can put some of those together if you would like. Okay. Alright. Let's get some of these black. Do my flotchy, my bobber thingies out. Get down, Cooper, honey. I love you, but dang. Get down. Go. I'll play with you in a little bit, buddy. Ugh. Nose is itching. Somebody talking about me? Somebody is definitely talking about me. My nose is itching. Okay, let's put that one in. That was short. Alright. Let's see. Let's get this took apart. Put this over here, that way it dries flat. Some feathers are popped up. And push this as far back as it will go. That way I have a little bit of my desk room. Alright. I have twisted this thing up where I found the end. He's covered up. No. Let's put these over here. I need a new container because this damn container, what it does, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It was made for beads, but the container it has those little slide things, like this. I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I'd rather get a fishing tackle box where it doesn't have the little slots up underneath it where the beads can get out. I'm constantly surfing through my beads. I just might as well just mix all these damn things together and just fish them out. That's how bad this thing is. But it's a container. I can't complain. But anyway, let's get this thing cut and pick us out some pretties. Alright, now let's put her on here. Ooh, that. Yeah, pretty. That's pretty. just straight to the bottom. Alright, now we're going to need our little tool here. You're going to need your round nose pliers for this. I've been making jewelry since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Take your round wire snips, not snips, but has a little the rounded part here, all the way around, all the way down, and just do a little, take it to the very end, the very end of your wire, and fold it over till you got a little loop. And there you go. You have your drop with your little hoop. See that? Now we're going to make us another one. Gonna look good on that. Yeah. Witches remind me of a gypsy. Well, guess what? My Halloween costume is going to be part gypsy, part sugar skull. So the beads that I'm making are kind of incorporated, going to be incorporated in my costume. To take a picture of you in it and show us all. I may go live, but because Tuesday is Halloween, it falls on a Tuesday here, and so I might do the makeup online, but I'm not exactly sure, and I'll make sure to get online and show you guys what the costume is going to look like once it's done. Woohoo! If I can find all my ingredients for my costume. I might have to use this shirt I'm wearing as a costume so as to be able to have it. This next one's going to be like a smaller charm. Smaller, but it's pretty because it has a little bit of the colors, because it's got green, gold, black, the silver, the purpley color. It'll be pretty. I promise. I'm finding little tiny these long pieces, and that way a light will reflect it. I dressed up like a green forest witch on last year. I will post a picture of it closer to Halloween. If you're not a member of my group, Creative Jewels by Emily, on Facebook, I have a group and then I have a business. Now the group is Creative Jewels by Emily with a lowercase e. So go and join my group if you would like. I'd really appreciate it because I post all kinds of stuff there. I haven't went live there in a while because I've been on YouTube, but I will make sure to go and post pictures and stuff now. Now that we have that done. Alright, there you go. There's your second drop. See all the shimmers? Alright, let's make us another. Let's use the bigger beads again. Looking for all the purdies. Like I said, I don't have much to choose from, but I'm trying to incorporate just about all the beading that I have in here into this, because I don't have a lot of purples and darker colors. I'm more into the lighter colors with the beads, but I love the iridescent ones. Okay, one more, ladies, and we'll get that attached. I used to help my mom make dolls, and in those dolls you had to have like 3 different spots where you had the strings coming out to put jewels on it, and that was my job, to decorate the jewels. And I always made beautiful pieces with what the beads that she had, and so therefore that was one of my best accomplishments and teachings in doing that. And I got to use all kinds of imaginative little pieces and beads with just what I had. Very pretty. Oh, thanks, Mama. Thanks for posting that for me. One more and this part will be done. Alright. This is the first time y'all gotten to see me do the jewelry part in this. Alright, now. Ugh. Itchy pitchy. Making sure I haven't got any more pretties I can use in here. Nope. That's all. That's all. And this was just a piece I was working on for in the living room. Just sitting there doodling and watching TV. It's really pretty. Y'all can't see the glimmer to it, but those are real pretty iridescent, pearly looking stones. They're like the seed beads, but just long and rectangular. What time is it? It's 4:30. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry. Oh. I'm moving this bit of freaking broken nail. Go figure. Give me a second, guys. I hate broken nails, and I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. So I keep me some nail files very close to me. Ain't nothing like having a broke nail and it rubbing up against crap. driving you nuts. So I keep nail files very close. Alright. Much better. Alright, now we gotta get this mess out of the way. Okay. Uh-oh. Gotta get my beads put up before they go flying everywhere. What do we still have in here? Gosh, I can see. Gosh, I can't see them too tight today. Oh. Now, this is what they call a bead reamer, but I'm going to use it as a pokey tool. It is very sharp, very, very sharp. It'll poke your eye out. So I'm going to use this to poke a hole in my paper. That way when I put the jump ring through it, it's easier. Use my quilling tool to poke holes. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna add our little charmy doos to our jump ring. Only plenty of works good for me. Or do you want them up in the hat? You want them up on the hat, or do you want them hanging from the underneath the feathers? Which works best for you guys? I need to switch those out, one big and one small with each one. Up to you guys. Looks good on the hat. Well, I know it's on the hat. Do you want it up on the big part of the hat or the brim of the hat? You want it up here? Or do you want it down here? You can hardly see it up underneath the feathers. Up here? Down here. Up. Looks good on the hat. Up. So up here. Okay. We got her settled. Alright. Now, commence with the poking. Everybody have to get another jump ring to attach them. That's okay. I got one sitting right here. Attach this to that, and good thing I used black jump rings because it hides Here's one set. Alright, now we're going to go up higher with the second set because we want to offset that one to that one. I need some more of these black jump ring ladies. Those are so neat. Janie sent them to me. There's, ow! Told you it would poke you. Golly, it hurt. Almost poked me to the skin. Through the skin. Alright, that's through. Now we need to load this one up. Wow, we got 2 projects in today. Hot diggity dang. And it's requested by my faithful viewers. Alright, let's close that up. And place this on here. And close her up. And there we go. Beautimous. Look at that. That is so pretty. Alright, now we got that done. We're going to gem up our pretty flowers. Alright, now we're going to tear some of this up. Because Mama Wanda said it would look good. Do we still want this? Even James Lee will like these projects. Yeah, he'll like them. Because they're Halloween. Mama Wanda, you still want those on there? Or do you want me to, is it a no? Say no again if that's what you think. No for the purple? I'm confused. Say yes, and only yes if you want these on there. Say no, and only no if you do not want these on there. Because I'm just going to take, not the whole thing. Alright, now, I need a tiebreaker. I need somebody to say yes or no, because if you don't, then we're in limbo with these. Now, we're not going to use the whole thing. We're going to take, like, pieces of these off. Okay. There's the tiebreaker. There we go. Thank you, ladies. Now I do want... Alright. There you go. Hey, we finally getting them the answer. Audience participation. Yeah. Alright. Needs to go. Alright, now we are going to put these pretty little rhinestones on here because they will match up with the buckle. And we are going to put just a few, not a lot. Like right here. Inside the feathers. But not too much because too much is too much. You don't want to distract from the feathers and the original look of this hat. Alright, let's get our A-lings back out because the sticky glue on here is not going to work. So we're going to have to get our stickies out. And Miss Tara is the one that sent me these pretty little gems. So give a shout out to Tara. She's not in here, I don't think, unless she's lurking and not saying anything. Tara sent me these in Happy Mail. And so we are going to add these pretties to the project. This would be a great little project to do with a granddaughter. Hint, hint. So all you grandmas out there and looking for something really crafty to do with your granddaughter, this would be a really cool thing. Alright, now we've got those on there. We have blinged out our little witch. And so she is a good witch. What do you think, ladies? Am I a good witch or a bad witch? Are we a jewel? Yes, that's why we call creative jewels, because you are all my jewels. What do you guys think? Do we need to add anything else to this? Or do you think that's enough for our pretty hat? One's too busy managing a dog rescue shelter and the other is too busy in college. Oh, well. Cute witch. Cute witch, great witch's hat. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And this is just out of stuff you got sitting at your house. Especially if you've got a grandmother or some old costume jewelry. This would be a good little project. Or if you've got an old necklace you can take apart, you can do this with. This is awesome. So yeah. Very pretty. I will post pictures in all of my groups that I'm in, because a lot of you all are in the same group, so you'll be seeing multiple pictures of these. Cute and beautiful witch's hat. Yeah. Now you don't necessarily have to use this right here. You can use anything, or you can get you a piece of construction paper and make you a buckle and use glitter or glitter glue or stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, this is our witcher's hat. I'm glad you guys gave me this idea, because I was looking for a Halloween project, and you all are awesome, because you all gave me a really awesome project to work on, and we finished it. Woo! And we've been online for 3 hours and 10 minutes. But we've actually been crafting and actually creating and doing something while talking. Yeah. All right. We did good. We did good. Our witch's bling is out. Huh? Our witch's bling is out. Huh? Oh, our witch's hat is blinged out. Is that what you mean? There is such a shadow on me right now. Is that what you mean? Our witch's hat is blinged out. Alright. Alright, there's somebody that just popped in. I don't know who it is. Can you say hello? If you're out there. Hello? Can you hear me? Let me look into your eyes. Let's put this up before I lose them, because these are my treasured little tools. You can get this set. I got this set at Walmart while I was on the road traveling with our company that I worked for. Hi, Little Cross Creations. Was that you coming and going? I think her name is Michelle. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I do not want to get somebody's name wrong and call them by the wrong name. I was right. Good deal. You know how I'm learning everybody's names? Because a lot of people are in the same stream as Mandy. And, that gun, this little fly. same streams as Mandy and Stacy, and so that's how I'm learning slowly, Michelle. That's how I'm slowly learning everybody's names. Like starting over is Tina, and Little Craft Creation is Michelle. 70 Acre Studio is Melissa. Secret Soto's Creative something or other is Secret Soto. I'm having a brain fart. Please forgive me. Oh. But, yeah. Now, if you guys want to make this hat sort of like three-dimensional, just make you another one, same size, and glue it on the other side and make you a three-dimensional hat. Oh, yeah, and Paylor's Medley is Sean, Sir Sean. He is the only male besides PJ in a lot of our groups, and he gets hell all the time. We love Sean though. He's our knight. He is the male comedy relief whenever we need to talk about lady stuff, and he's the only guy. He fits in just perfect. I tell you what. The berry bag, I swear to God, I can't wait to see somebody. What is Rose Ryan's name? I can't remember. Stacy was, she was in Stacy's group the other night, and they were paging her, I think, or was that Mandy's group? I'm getting the groups mixed up. But anyway, I totally lost what I was saying, because I seen that comment pop up. I so totally lost it. I was either talking about the witch's hat or Sean. And names. I can't remember which one. Whenever I was first learning your name, Michelle, I put LCC. Until I figured out what your name was. They call me Little C. Aww. Yeah, we have got some multiples. Was anybody in the news feed where there was another Emily come into the group? I'm like, uh-oh. I'm in trouble. But a lot of people call me M now because Mama Wanda calls me M, and kind of it's took off from there. Or Emmylou. A lot of people call me different names. I will answer to all of them. I have several nicknames everybody's been starting to call me, so I answer to them. I mess up. I didn't put that red feather in there, but you know what? That looks good as how it is, so we won't need that little red feather unless you want to put that in yourself. You can choose to avoid that. That's like you started out calling me Mama Wanda, and now it's almost everyone does. Yes, I know. I got that trend started. Everybody knows who I'm talking about now when I say Mama. And when Gail's in there, it's Grandma. She just adopted me the other day. I'm happy. I got a grandma and a mom. Now I need an aunt, uncle, cousin, sister, brother. I guess Sean's my brother because, well, you know, he's the only guy besides PJ, and you know. Alright, did I put that boxes over there? I guess I'm beginning a pile next to my desk of stuff. Sister what? Sister wives? Yeah. I don't have to write down everyone's names. I forget them. Me too. I'm still learning. Oh, I'll be your sister too, Michelle. Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I may not be the best person, but you know what? I try. I can't get on late where everybody else is on because I can't. But I try and participate when I can. I get fussed at sometimes when I stay up late. My sleeping pattern's off. But I usually sleep until about 11 or 12 o'clock, and then I'm good as gold for the rest of the day. Hi, Jose. Welcome, welcome. You missed our project. Now we're just sitting here chatting away. I guess I got to go back over what we've done. Anybody else wanna see? I know everybody that's been in here. Hello, in Josie. Is it Josie or Jose? Don't forget to give Emily a thumbs up. Yes, please do. Please do. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go back over very quickly. All right. What this was originally was a Christmas ornament. And what we have done... Oh, well, thank you, Nanny's Craft Room. What is your name? That way I can try and remember what your name is. That way I can call your name personally, or unless you don't want your name out there. We have taken regular Christmas tree ornaments, the plastic ones, mind you, and we have painted them like a pumpkin. Take orange acrylic Teresa. And my paper is MIA. Dang it. Hang on a minute. You're new to me, and I'll have to remember that. Gotta write you down. Gotta find me a clean sheet of paper. Okay. There you go. Now, if you are not a member of my group on Facebook, it's Emily Welda. You can find me under Emily Welda, but you won't find my group unless you look under me. And in my groups. You can find me under Creative Jewels by Emily. I have a group page and a business page. Now, the E's are different in each one. The business one is an uppercase E. And the group page that everybody posts in, if you want to become a member, it's Emily. Getting a tongue-tied moment. It's Creative Jewels by Emily with a lowercase e. Mama Wanda, if you can put a link to that page, I would greatly appreciate it. We do lives there, and we also do challenges. I'm in the process of trying to create another challenge for this coming up season. If you want to become a member of that, we also have a cooking show. It's called Cooking with Emily and James Lee. I teach a cooking show on the weekends, once a week. It just varies. I didn't get to do it this past weekend because of the storms. But become a member of that if you enjoy cooking. Send a friend request. I have a few moderators there that will see it, and I'm constantly on my phone. So if you send a message, I will approve you, and you will get in, and you will get to see all the deliciousness and the craftiness. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. This is a regular Christmas tree ornament that we painted. I requested to be part of that group, waiting for you to approve it. Well, I've been on here, so I haven't been able to approve it yet. Anyway, what we did was we painted this orange. As you can see, the green is still, you can still see the green underneath, and that's what I kind of wanted. And what we did was we painted just basically a pumpkin shape on here and waited for that to dry. And I found some black puffy paint, and we went over that acrylic paint to okay, cool beans. Just look for the cooking show, Cooking with Emily and James Lee. Write that down, and you'll find it. It's in the same group. If you look for me and look inside my groups, you will see me, Cooking with Emily and James Lee. You can't miss me. Anyway, I used some puffy paint to puff up the face, as you can see right here. And so we made us a pretty little pumpkin. And I painted the top to make it look like a stem from the pumpkin. And now we have it back on the hook. And there you go. There's your Halloween tree ornament, or you can hang it on your mantle or make a streamer and hang your ornaments on there. It's whatever you want. And then we have made us a ghost. Now what we did was we used one coat. This is the same type of ball, same color and everything. We have used one coat of black acrylic paint, the matte acrylic, not the glossy. And we have just painted an outline of a ghost. And what we have done was, to make the face, we have scratched into the surface of the paint to make the ghost face. And so therefore we had this creepy ghost flying around. And then we have painted the top white and used a piece of ribbon, silvery black ribbon, to hang it on. So there you go. There's you another ornament to hang on your tree. You can make them just out of you can make these out of just about any type of Christmas ornament. It's just the balls were a little handier to me. You can revamp your Christmas ornaments. So if you're thinking about throwing your Christmas ornaments away because you don't know what to do with them, well, there's you an idea on what you could do. Now, this does not have to pertain exactly to Halloween. You can do this for any type of holiday. Say Easter. Say if I've got a whole bag of Easter eggs. Now, what you could do for those, you can do the same concept. Paint up your Easter eggs and paint up little ghosts or pumpkins or scarecrows, stuff like that, and hang them on your tree as well. Don't throw anything away because you can always make something out of nothing. You can do the same concept with the Easter eggs. So don't think that you're technically challenged. Now, you can also do this, I hate to say it, but with wadded up newspaper. Wad up your newspaper, put Mod Podge on it to seal it, and paint it white, and there you go. There's your instant ball, and you can lace your thread through it from the bottom up, and there's you a string, and you can paint it up. I mean, the ideas are endless, and so I'm trying to get out there that you are not craftless. You always have something around you can use. Glue, water, and newspaper. There you go. String and glue and a balloon. There you go. Cheesecloth and Mod Podge. There you go. You can make a ghost. You can blow up the balloon and soak your cheesecloth in Mod Podge or gauze. You can use gauze as well, the large sheets. Blow up a balloon and just drape it over top of the gauze or the cheesecloth over top of your balloons, and then you'll have a ghost appearance once that dries, and you can pop the balloons, and there you go. The form is made. Just make sure you put your balloons in like a can or a pot to hold it up. And then once the cheesecloth or the gauze dries, you will have your ghost form, and you can hang it up in your house. So hopefully that will help. You need to get you some cheesecloth. You can also use that netting. You can get it at the Dollar General. That Halloween netting, you could soak that in your Mod Podge as well and use that. Just make sure you have something to set, like a drop cloth. You can also make a bowl or an ornament out of that for a tree. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But anyway, just make sure you have a drop cloth for whenever you want to wherever you want to put this, because that glue will drip from that cheesecloth, but in the end it will be pretty because the form will shape. The shape will form out of the cheesecloth. So there you go. There's you another Halloween tidbit. Alright, now for our last one. We made us a witch's hat. Back at the Dollar Tree and the net stuff. Yep, that's true. There you go, and there is our witch's hat. Our pretty beads that we made to put on our hat. Beautiful. They shine so pretty. and I can tell you exactly where I got just about everything. This right here was Happy Mail from Miss Wanda Bailey, Mama Wanda, or Mama. The beads I got at, a lot of these beads I got at the Dollar General or the Dollar Tree. Believe it or not, these beads, you can get these at the Dollar Tree, or you can get these if you have a Walmart that have like $1 or $2 box. They have little tiny packages of stuff like this for like little beads like that. You can also get them there. Now this little charm right here is basically costume jewelry that my fiance, he found in the garbage, by the way, in the garbage in a bag full of goodies, and he brought them home. And this is just basically a clip back earring. You can use it as a buckle. I've got 2 of them. The feathers you can get at the Dollar Tree. And this little bling stuff you can get at Walmart or the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, anywhere that craft supplies are sold. You can get stuff like that. And this little hat right here will cost you maybe $2 to make at the most. Unless you want to put some real pretty bling bling into it and spend more. I mean, you know. You can put this up on in your office or on your bulletin board at work. You can give it away as a prize. I mean, there's endless possibilities. But yeah, there you go. There is our beautimous little crafts that we have done today in Halloween theme. Yay! And we've got several different things planned because I have got a crap ton of ideas from people from last week last week and this week, and I am keeping track of our lists. And so I know my handwriting is crappy, but I was writing it very quickly. But yes, I make sure to add all this together, and we're going to mark off. Let's see, what did we do today? Christmas material balls. No, we didn't do that one. Now, well, we didn't do new Christmas ornaments, but we did do Halloween ornaments. So we can mark that. We can kind of sort of mark it off our list, but we're still going to make some Christmas ornaments very soon. I'm actually working on some right now as a prototype to make sure that they was going to turn out right. Mama Wanda seen them yesterday. She knows what they look like. And they actually did turn out very nicely. Let me go get them, that way I can show them to you guys, because we're going to be making these one day. Now these are basically a very, very recycled item. The felt skates. Yes, I have not received a picture of those. Okay. Now what this is, y'all can't see it, but this stuff is rolled newspaper, painted, or gessoed and painted and glittered up. Doesn't do it doesn't do its justice because you cannot see the sparkle. You can probably see it better like that. No, these are not paper straws. I will show you what these things used to look like before I did this. Y'all want to see? Okay, y'all want to see? This is what they used to look like. another vase of these things already made up. And if y'all notice, I don't know if y'all can see it. You see that plastic bag up there? That white bag right here? That's nothing but strips of paper that I've already stripped up. And there's different sizes varying. I mean, you can make them as big as you want. From little tiny to long. And you can make them as fat as you want to too. But here's a little trick, guys. The fatter your tube is, the looser it is. And when you cut them, FYI, make sure you have some glue handy or some tacky glue handy, because when you cut these, it's going to unwind. So keep your finger on it, put you some tacky glue on it, and kind of just dot it on there and spin. Because what that does is it seals it down again, and you have your tube. Yep, this is what they used to look like. Just little strips of paper. Easy peasy. Let's see if I've got some out and about. Oh, now y'all making me get into my big bag. This is what they used to look like. Just strips of paper, this wide, about an inch, inch and a half wide. Just use your magazines. You can choose to use your whole roll of paper, but you know what? They work just as fine like this, and just your regular 28 inch, let's see, was it 28 inches? Or centimeters? Like your 10 inch advertisement. And just start out small and roll it up. I use this right here, the wooden skewers, to get them as small as I did, like this, the small ones. Now you can use like your paintbrush ends. You can use your fatter paintbrush ends to make the bigger rolls. I mean, you can use something as tiny as a toothpick, but the tinier it is, the smaller it is. But yeah, just use your magazine clip out, your newspaper, your advertisement ads. I mean, easy stuff. And that's what you. I mean, I've got a whole bag. Look at that. It's already stripped up for when I want to do some more work with it. Already stripped up. So I'm gonna be making more of these tubes here soon, because I'm about out in here, and my little stash in my living room's kind of getting small. So yeah, we got all kinds of good stuff planned. But yeah, you can make these really simple. This is one of our projects that we're going to be doing one day. And I'll have to do several of these, because this right here, this project right here, it takes up to 2 days for this to dry, the center to dry, unless you use hot glue. And I would not suggest hot glue, because it'll make it too bulky. Because you want it thin, about as thin as the piece here. Yeah, I don't have any lights, but you can put lights on them. You can absolutely put lights on them. I mean, you cannot see the glitter because of the lighting. It just does not do justice. I'm pretty sure y'all can see the glitter on it now. Yeah, I made 3 of these as prototypes. Now what you could do to make these even smaller, you can take your scissors and cut around here, and take you a needle and thread and just poke through the top. and hang it from your Christmas tree as small little ornaments. And they'll hang beautifully. Whoop. Not like that, because I had it in my hand. But they'll hang beautifully on it. And you can use any type of glitter that you want to. I used silver glitter glue. I got it at Walmart. I don't have stickles, so I really can't tell you what it'd look like with stickles. I don't have any. I just got the generic. But yeah. I hear the ice cream truck outside. You know what they say, the creepy ice cream trucks. What's in the back, really? Do we want to know? Makes you wonder. Yeah. I gessoed this first, and I waited for the gesso to dry. Actually, I put 2 coats of gesso on here because the color on these, they were very dark. You can still see some little remnants of it here, but with the glue and the other paint on there, you really don't even notice how dark it is, because it'll be on your tree or hanging up. And anyway, I put 2 coats of gesso, waited for that to dry, and then I put a coat of acrylic paint on there and waited for that to dry. And once that dried, I put the glitter glue stuff, and I'm gonna go back and put another coat of this glitter glue on there. That way y'all can see it. And I'm thinking I have some folk art silver glitter. I'm thinking about putting that on there as well to make it a little bit more silvery. And then I may paint a couple of these gold. I mean, it's up in the air. I mean, the possibilities are endless with these things. You can also even cut these even smaller, like a little starburst, and glue them together, and make sure that you kind of stagger them, and you got you a great big old, can't get it right, but you got a big old ornament there. Or you can put it outside in a tree, like an outside ornament. Just make sure you put a gloss over it, or a shellac. Do you do craft shows? I used to. Whenever I had my signs, I used to make signs for a business, signs and jewelry, and it used to be called Creative Jewels. And I was known in Tennessee, and I moved from Tennessee, and my business kind of went kaput, and I've just now started it back up. But yes, I do craft shows, but I haven't been able to get into the one that's local down here because they've not got back with me on it, and I'm thinking it's already full because their show was in early October, and it's already September. It's already probably booked up, so I'm gonna have to wait till next year. I wish I could, but it'd be so much fun. It's a lot of fun. It would be cool with lights on it. I can just a little, and we can do pictures. Babe, quit texting me. Sorry guys, honey's sending links. I'm trying to get him off my screen and it won't go away. It won't go to, there you go. It wouldn't go to the little X at the bottom. But yeah, I love doing craft shows because it lets me create, lets me show my creativeness to others. And I have done craft shows. I did 3 while I did one before I was pregnant with my daughter. No, excuse me, my bad. I did one while I was pregnant with my daughter, and to beat all, I went into labor. I did one before my daughter, and then the next year I did one while I was pregnant. And after the art show, I went into early labor the next day. My car was still loaded down with my with my product that I was selling. Yeah, so yeah, I've done them. And then my last one I lived in, it was a 2-day craft show, and I had custom orders on all 3 of my craft shows. I had custom orders, especially the jewelry. The friendship bracelets and all that were a big hit because I could make a friendship bracelet. You know, the long necklace type ones, I could make one in an hour. And very, very nice knotted bracelet, necklaces, earrings. I can make just about anything you request. And I had custom orders, very popular. And then the last one that I did, I lived in Tennessee. It was in Newport, and I had showcased a lot of my hand-painted wooden signs, and I got 3 custom orders from just being there for 2 days set up. So and I sold a bunch of my signs off the table. I mean, I had probably 30-35 signs sitting out there that people could buy or order from. I had order forms and everything, but I moved and I lost all my order forms, all my signs, and the person that was keeping them for me lived out in the woods, and they didn't have any timber, so they had to burn my signs to keep warm. So it's really pissed me off, but you know, it's, you gotta do what you gotta do to stay warm. But yeah, I love doing craft shows. I love promoting my product. I'll probably have to plug that lamp up because it's a bad shadow in here. It's getting dark over here already, and yeah. Hang on, ladies. Sorry, Cooper. Lay back down, buddy. Lay back down. Lay back down. Yeah. Well, Cooper was laying at my feet. Sorry, but I have lost your stuff. I hate you lost your stuff. Yeah, I had all kinds of supplies for my jewelry and stuff. I had probably over $5,000 worth of product that I lost. Still didn't help much. I'm listening for my honey to get home, because when he pulls in, you can hear him, because the ride he rides in has got a boom box that you can hear all the way outside, so, or all the way from outside to here. So yeah, I'm trying to listen for him so I can go open the door and be the nice honey bunny and catch him when he first comes in, because he likes that. Give me a second. I think that might be him. Hang on a minute. Sorry to keep leaving you. Hang on. Yep, that was my honey bunny getting home. Well, anyways, I hope you guys liked it. If we have any other suggestions before I cut out of here? And remember to hit that thumbs up, and if you're not saying anything and you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button, and just hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon. That way you guys can receive a notification when I'm live and uploading videos. And also come find me at on Facebook. It's Creative Jewels by Emily. and join my group, and because we have all kinds of stuff and goodies going on right there. And so guys, I really appreciate you guys coming to play with me today, and I enjoy creating with you guys. So guys, please come back and see me again. We may be doing another craft tomorrow. It's up in the air. Depends on if the weather is correct and right out here. So guys, thank you for coming, and please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you guys, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Y'all have a great day, and if you don't see me tomorrow, have a great rest of your week, and God bless, have fun, and bye.